places straight out of a sci-fi or fantasy film. By this point, I'm sure most of us are aware of the weird and wonderful events that can occur in the world. Instagram and travel blogs fire up the adventurer in us all. But one look at our bank accounts brings that idea to a screaming stop. First up, we have Kawah Ijen, a volcano in Indonesia. Sure, during the day, this area is beautiful with its giant green lake at the base of the volcano. Green because of the hydrochloric acid in the water, and it's become a popular hiking spot in recent years. But it's the view at night that brings in the hikers. The volcano has blue lava. People from all over the world flock to this area of Indonesia just to see this wonder, but many websites lie to the public just like I did. It's not technically lava. Looks a lot like it though. This blue liquid is actually the result of sulfuric gases from deep within the ground, making their way to the surface and combusting on contact with the air. This ignition creates blue flames measuring up to 16 feet. These gases then condense into liquid that then flows down the mountain, giving the look of blue lava. By the way, it's still as dangerous as lava, so the same rules will apply. But if you want to see this glowing blue shade in the wild without the danger, then maybe pop over to the Maldives instead. Vadu Island looks like it's surrounded by a sea of stars, glowing a similar shade of blue to Kawah Ijen. But this blue comes from bioluminescent microorganisms and not dangerous flammable sulfuric gases. So yes, it's safe to swim in. Very sci-fi chic. From the rivers of blue non-lava to a river that are what legends are made of, literally. I'm talking about one of the perils that supposedly picked off the Spanish when they went searching for gold way back when. The few men who made it back spoke of monsters, disease, and a lot of death. But there was also mention of a river that boiled as is fire ran beneath it. It was also spoken about in Peruvian legend, a river that killed anything that touched it, said to be heated by Yakumama, aka the Mother of the Waters, a giant serpent spirit that gives birth to rivers. For years, many thought that no such thing could exist, but they were wrong. It's very real, and found in the Huánuco rainforest within Peru. The Chene Timpishka, meaning boiled by the heat of the sun, is 4 miles long, 82 feet wide, and 20 feet deep, heating up to temperatures ranging from 45 degrees C to 100 degrees C. At the portion where the river reaches boiling point, animals have been seen falling into the river and dying almost immediately. The river is said to hold healing capabilities and is used in medicines made here. The source for the heat is still not confirmed. Most bodies of water that reach anything near these temperatures do so because of a nearby volcano or magmatic systems. But in this case, there isn't a volcano for another 400 miles. Next, we have something a bit more magic for you wizarding fans. In Knaresborough, England, lies something that sounds straight out of a Harry Potter book, as this is where Mother Shipton's cave and the petrifying well reside. Mother Shipton was a supposed witch during the 16th century. I don't see why people thought she was a witch. She was only born in a cave, described as a strange-looking woman, and grew up to make potions from the flowers and herbs in the nearby forest. Maybe it was because she also predicted the future, quite accurately as well. Several of her prophecies were published, and she had a few pubs named after her. That's how you know you've made it in 16th century England. Her cave and her petrifying well, said to be cursed by the devil, was the place to be for tourists to go, and still continues to be since 1630, making it one of the oldest tourist attractions in England. But what was so special about her petrifying well? Don't worry, no basilisks are involved, but the water was said to turn any object that it touched into stone. People from all over the area would come to watch the objects placed in the water turn to stone. You probably think this is the part where I tell you that it's all hogwash, and that maybe I'll cool it with the Harry Potter references. No, actually there is some truth behind it. Due to the water's high mineral content, anything hung in the well would slowly turn to stone in the same way stalactites form. The most popular items to be made the well's victims were teddy bears, which would take 3 to 5 months to get a stony makeover. The only issue that science hasn't quite explained yet is why this happens so quickly. This well takes a few months to go all Medusa on a teddy bear, whereas stalactites take thousands of years to form. Scientists think it may be due to the combination of the certain minerals, but as of now, they just don't know. Either way, grab your ear mufflers and prepare the mandrakes, just in case. over in West Venezuela, is the home of the everlasting storm, also known as the Catatumbo lightning. This area over the Catatumbo River, where it meets Lake Maracaibo, there is a record number of 260 stormy nights per year, each with 9 hours worth of lightning crashes. So maybe it's not everlasting, but that's still 70% of the year shrouded in electric nights. The storm tends to die down during January and February, but peaks during October with a scary 28 lightning flashes per minute. My thoughts go out to all the scared puppy dogs around Lake Maracaibo. It's not uncommon for lightning storms to occur more furiously, and commonly along the equator where the temperature is higher. The everlasting storm is the most electric place on Earth, with 250 lightning flashes per square kilometer. Since the 1960s, scientists have been trying to figure out why the everlasting storm is so everlasting. To begin with, they thought it was something to do with the uranium deposits in the ground, possibly attracting the lightning, or maybe the high amount of methane in the air from the oil fields in the area, which was increasing the conductivity of the air, but neither has been proven. If you enjoyed the video, remember to give us a like and follow for more content like this.